All right, guys, welcome back to Limitless Profit. This week we're going to do TJFX results again for week number 3. And I've been getting a lot of messages and emails. My contact info is in the description of this video. Photos, as well as messages back and forth with him about his broker, his stop loss, and his percentages that he's claiming. Okay. I will admit right now that I do not back test his entry prices, his entry times, and whether or not stop loss was hit, because I currently don't have the time to do an FTMO account. Okay, I did like the challenge previously, but I never went forward with it and completed the actual challenge. So I can't see the spreads that he gets. So it does me no good to back test his entry time with his entry price and whether or not the trade hit SL or TP. Okay. That is something that you guys need to be doing with your current broker. Now, that being said, people that still have FTMO are messaging me with results and photos showing that some of the trades that he's claiming were profit were actually either break even or they were 20 pip stop loss was hit. Okay, so it's hard for me to filter through all that due to so many different brokers out there, and there being raw spreads, commission brokers, um, brokers that go off of spread for their money. There's different formats that you can set up. So every broker is different, every spread is different, and unless you have FTMO, I can't accurately gauge his signals, which I will. Give me about 2 months and I will. Okay. I did the challenge before and passed the challenge, but I never went forward and fulfilled the entire funding of the account because I had my own account, and it just I didn't see it as a priority at the time, but now I kind of see it as a priority. I'm going to get it done, and we'll run these signals back with me trading live here in a couple months. But yeah, that being said, the percentages that I claim are results from his VIP. Every signal that he takes, here's what I recommend you do. Every winning trade that he claims in this VIP, I'm showing it to you guys for free. Okay? So and he's been okay with it so far. He comments on the videos. I don't know him. I've never messaged him personally, just in the comment section that you guys have seen. Full transparency. Okay? Um he's letting me show you guys this for free. He could easily ask me to stop and I would stop, but he knows I'm doing this. I don't give away his future or open trades. I only show you his past results. And what I recommend you guys do is you look at every winning trade that he has sent. Okay? I go through them and I even call out the time and the date, specifically whether he's buying, selling, time, and date. So you guys can go back and check every single signal for yourself with your broker. Okay? It does me no good to check with my broker or Greg's broker or Steve's broker. It doesn't matter, because unless you're using your broker, the spreads are going to be different and the results are going to be different. So that being said, we're going to jump in and I'm going to make this video anyway. And I hope you guys, you're seeing all of this, a glimpse into his channel for free. Okay, now you need to do the legwork and make sure all of the entry prices, all of the stop losses, make sure none of that was hit or was hit, whichever way you want to look at it, and make sure all of these results are accurate before you buy his signals. Okay, maybe there's a few trades that you're not going to win that he did win, but at the end of the day, maybe you're still profitable. It's all possibilities here. I can't give you guys a definitive answer. So that being said, I'm going to jump into this video and I'm going to show you guys every single trade. But yeah, I'm not affiliated with him. If you buy his signals and you don't make any money, please don't blame me. And if you guys buy his signals and you get rich, you can't praise me either. Okay? I'm just showing you guys the results. It's up to you to do your own legwork and make sure everything in this video is accurate. I'm trying to make it as accurate as possible, but until I get an FTMO funded account, which I will do, I just don't have the time right now, I cannot verify any of these results. So check his Discord, check any other, I guess his Discord and comments on his YouTube videos. Okay. That's the only place that you guys can really come together as a community. I'm super appreciative that you guys have come together on this channel as a community. I like that. That's one of my most favorite things about this channel, is that you guys are recommending people and you're telling me like, oh, they scammed me, oh, they're not accurate, they're lying, they're this, they're that. I love that. So this is your guys' channel. I'm just a host, as I've said before, and I'm affiliated with none of these signal providers. So whether they make you money or lose you money, it makes no difference to me. But I do hope that you can make money off of somebody on here. And that's what we're trying to find out with this channel, is who's sending profitable signals and who's not. So that being said, TJFX is claiming another big week. All right. And I calculated 35.5%. He had a trade roll over into the weekend, as you're about to see right here. At the end of it. This is the 15th. You're looking at a video he posted. And, if you're profitable or you're curious more about TJFX, go and subscribe to his channel, watch his content, see if it's something that's for you. Don't just watch my video and say, oh, 50% in 3 weeks, like, I'm going to buy his signals right out the gate and trust Limitless Profit, While I do try to be as transparent as possible, I cannot be 100% accurate. So I hope you guys are doing a little bit more research on yourself. All right, that being said, let's see how long this video already is. It's already a 7-minute video of me blabbing. All right, I'm going to try to speed through these things. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trades is what he took last week, okay? 35.5%. We're going into it. Right here, I'm about to give you the date and the time. As you can see at the top, it's the 15th, okay? 3:27 p.m. This was Sunday, literally right after market open. We ended up hitting our stop loss there, took a negative 1%. He only had one TP, so negative 1%. Going down, the 16th at 1:55 a.m. Boom, right here. He hit a sell signal, okay? We ended up hitting a 2% TP on that one, as you can see right there. There were 2 TPs on here. There were 3 TPs on here. He's notorious for once you go 20 pips in profit, you move your stop loss to break even. Okay, he said it multiple times. It's even in the pinned message. And I just saw his number. Subscriber number 427. Congrats to him. I believe he was only at like 367, maybe, when I started doing the reviews just a couple weeks ago. So I like to view that number as, if that number is higher when I start these reviews, that means he's getting more subscriptions, which means he's consistently profitable. In my eyes, that's kind of how I see it, because if he wasn't profitable, that number would be going down. So there's another thing to be said. That's kind of how I gauge it, as I go through the weeks of doing his signals. Not his signals, everybody's signals. I started with Mamba FX, and his subscriber number went down significantly just in the 1 month that I did his review. But anyway, okay, let's see here. Where was I? 3 TPs, okay? Once you go 20 pips in profit, you put all 3 TPs at break even, okay? And then once the first TP is hit, you close that percentage of a trade. So as you can see down here, TP1 smashed for 40 pips, so that's 2% on your account because you closed off the first open position. And then the others never triggered. They were stopped out at break even. So that's a win. Every TP is its own signal. which I've never seen a provider do that either. So I put the do not disturb on there. Sorry. I'll check that message in a second. Whoever sent that, I really appreciate it. I'll get back to you, promise. So as we go down here, we got 5:50 a.m. It's another sell. This one closed them out at break even. 20 pips in profit. You move your stop loss to break even. And yeah, there you go. Break even. A sell at 11:40 a.m. Boom. Negative 1% loss. As you can see, touched SL. Not a whole lot happened. On the 17th at 2:03 a.m., another sell. That was a 6% profit. As you can see, it's a 20 pip stop loss. He's running 15 pips in profit. So what do you say? Move SL to that number there. So he took a little bit of meat off the bone, and he ended up hitting. He didn't actually hit a take profit. He just said close it out. So let's see. I'm gonna skip past all this to where he closes out that trade. There it is, right there. I'm gonna put it at the very top of the screen. It says close that position at 120 pips in profit, 6% secured. Now if I tap on it, boom, it takes me back to the original signal. So his original TP was 300 pips away, but he told you guys to close it out 120 pips in profit, which gave you 6%. So moving down from there, 6:48 a.m. Okay, that's updates from the last one. 6:48 a.m. He did a sell position on the 17th of August. Okay, that one ended up closing up positive 5%. Nice job, nice job. The 18th rolls around at 6:38 a.m. He does a buy, and he has you take off half the trade. Therefore, you only lost 10 pips, and it's only half a percentage lost. Another buy signal. He's got a buy bias going on right here. 7:05 a.m. Okay, we lost 1.5% because he moved his stop loss down a little bit, and he ended up hitting his stop loss there. Another buy signal at 7:31 a.m. This was a 3% profit. Sorry, 7:32 a.m. This one ended up closing off with a 3%. Is that a... Oh, sorry, it was a negative 3%, not a profit. Negative 3%. Got gutted. All three TPs got hit before he even went 20 pips in profit. So it happens. All right, scrolling down. A sell at 12:41 p.m. on the 18th of August. Okay, he's got 3 TPs going right there. All right, a little bit of info here. Then another sell position got entered. Okay, so this is technically 3 signals all its own, and then you're entering another sell position here with a single TP there. Moving down, trying to read through all this. Okay, TP1 was smashed. I'm going to tap it on that signal there. TP1 was smashed, so you got 3% secured, and then the other take profits were moved to break even. Okay, secure 3%, boom. And then he closed that trade up 90 pips in profit for the other 2 TPs. Okay, so if I click on it again, boom. Oh, I'm sorry, that was that trade. Completely different trade. Okay, that was the other position that you entered. See, it can get kind of confusing here. That was the 6%, and then this one, he's closing TP2 and TP3, 180 pips profit. So that's an additional 9% on this trade, remember? He closed the first position off at 60 pips, which was a 3% trade, and then the other 2 trades he closed for an additional 6%. Sorry, yeah, 6%. So that's 9% in total. Is that correct? I take that back. It's 9% on that trade, and that's a 12% win total. Let's click it for this trade here, because the last 2 TPs were 180 pips in profit. Divide that by the 20 pip stop loss, so you got 9% gained on the last 2 TPs, plus the first TP was hit for 3%, makes it a 12% trade. Okay. Verify all these entries, verify the stop loss. Every signal that I've read off has a 20 pip stop loss, except this one, it had a 15 pip stop loss. But for the majority of the time, he's got a 20 pip stop loss. Okay, going from there, here we go with a buy signal at 10:55 p.m. He ended up losing that trade. SL got tapped for a negative 2% because he does 1% per TP, treating it as two individual trades. All right, going down, we have a buy at 11:13 p.m. And as you can see, there's two TPs there. One got hit with 5% profit. The other one got hit with a 6% profit. All right, so as you can see, he did a 5.3% profit. I didn't count the 0.3. Going down, 5.3%. And then TP2 right here with 90 pips in profit, he got a 6%. So that's an 11% trade right there. So these are some impressive numbers as long as your guys' brokers match up. That's all you have to worry about. As long as your TPs and your stop losses are getting hit at the exact same time as him. So we have 6:49 a.m. on the 19th as a buy. Here's the signal here. We end up hitting stop loss, so another 1% down. And then another buy at 7:09 a.m. right here. That was the trade that was open over the weekend. Is that correct? Yes, that trade was held open over the weekend, and we ended up closing that trade out with a 3.5% profit. Right, where's it at? He has an FTMO strategy video coming soon. I'm actually curious to see that one. Is anyone still holding buys for gold? I didn't vote. Let's see. Let's vote right here. Boom. And no one was holding buys for gold, even though he told you guys to hold that trade over the weekend. No one's doing it. So that's another thing. I know FTMO, unless you have the swing account, doesn't let you hold stuff over the weekend. But you got to be taking all of his signals exactly how he says them, or your results aren't gonna match his. So there's another disclaimer there. You need to be ready to trade when he sends a signal. And by the looks of things, he trades beginning of Asia session into, about, no, he's into New York pretty good, even after New York closed. Nah, not much after New York closed. Yeah. So early Asia session, and then maybe late New York is kind of his window. I don't see many trades outside of that. Some trades at 11 p.m. and then other trades at like 3 p.m. So there's like a 4-hour difference there. So yeah, you'd have to be up 20 hours in order to take all of his signals this week. But I have no advice for you on that. So that's it. That's as far as I'm going to go. Okay, now I'm getting into his actual live trades. But yeah, so wrapping this video up, I just called out every single week worth of signals in this one video. It's super long, I apologize, but I hope that your entries match up with his and your FTMO, everything, because this right here between all these trades was a 35.5% week that he's claiming, and tack that on to the 20% between the last 2 weeks. That's 50% account growth in 3 weeks. You guys need to do your own research. Check with your broker to make sure all of these entries for buys and sells were accurate and your stop loss was not hit. Stop loss is easy to judge. It's 20 pip stop loss. He does it every time. Okay. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I actually get to go home in 3 days. Yay for me. I do 2-week deployments out in the woods, trying to chase down these lightning strikes or power line fires. All these fires pretty much around California. You guys know California's on fire every single year. And yeah, it turned into a part-time job for me. I guess in the summer, driving all over California and putting out the fires. So I will be home on Friday. I probably won't get you guys out a video on Friday. I'm gonna, take a shower, do some laundry, get ready for the next run. But Saturday, I will finally have that video out, as well as Nina FX. Okay, her signals were all over the place. I couldn't really track them. I don't have the time right now, but I will get them out. And uh, yeah, Mamba, he was kind of the same thing. His signals were all over the place. They're not as let's see, coordinated, I guess. They're not as structured like TJFX, so it's a little harder sometimes to make their videos. I actually have to plug theirs into my TD Ameritrade broker because they don't trade gold very often. So yeah, TD Ameritrade, as you guys know, I've said in the past, I stopped using them because they don't let me trade gold. So I have no reference to gauge TJFX signals with. So, all right. That being said, I really appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe, and if you made it this far, I already know you hit the like button. So thank you very much, and I will see you here in probably, I have 3 more work days, and then I have a travel day on the 4th day. So in 5 days, Saturday, I will have that video to you. Appreciate it. Thank you.